Okay, today we are going to do a backup of a Velocity database. First thing that you want to do is make sure that you're on a computer that has SQL Server on it. That is the program that runs the database. So you need to either be on your server, or if you just have a single workstation server, but you can't be on a client computer and run it. So we're going to go up to the Identif button in the upper left, click on that, go to Diagnostics Reporting, and to SQL Manager. SQL Manager opens up Microsoft SQL Server 2014, and we're going to hit Connect. We go to Databases and open that, and on Velocity, we're going to right-click, Tasks, Backup. In Backup, it's asking where we want our backup to go. I'm going to remove that. Normally there probably won't be anything in here. There might be something. It's always going to point you to the backup folder in SQL Server under Program Files. So, since I'm going to do a backup, I'm going to hit Add. It has us pointed to the backup folder. There are the current backups. You can give your backup any name. So we'll go, I don't know, today's backup. Doesn't matter what you call it, as long as you know where to find it. What is important is that you put .bak at the end. And we're going to say OK. We'll say OK. There it is right there. We say OK again. Go over here, our progress bar, we can watch it. 100%. And we have successfully backed up the Velocity database. Now that we've done a backup of our database, if for any reason you ever need to restore a database into your system, let's say you're moving it from one computer to another, or your computer completely died and you were able to get an old backup, you do a new install and you want to put a backup in, again, we just need to go to SQL Server Management Studio. Same way we got in as when we were doing the backup. Or you can go to it direct, through your Windows Explorer on your computer. Hit Connect. Same thing as before, Database, Velocity, right-click, Tasks. But this time we're going to go to Restore Database. Now, something that's really important is you have your Service Control Manager. We need to make sure that we stop all the services in here. You should be able to do that by clicking any one of these. If you get an error at all after stopping them, like this one here, you can just go into Services. And let's go to Services. I always click the name button to group all of my services together by names. So now I have all my Velocity services together. Let's always start with the security domain service. I'm going to stop that. Yes, stop it. Stop it! Extension service. The domain service will always stop the network service as well. SQL Writer service, and everybody's favorite service, the least important of all of them, the CCTV service, especially if you don't have any CCTV hooked up to your system. Okay, we'll go ahead and minimize that. Also, once we shut off our services, we now have to exit out of the Velocity Service Control Manager. That's very important, otherwise it's not going to let you restore the database. Let's go to Velocity, right-click, Tasks, Restore Database. Back here again. Okay. Now, earlier we did a database backup file that's sitting in our backup folder in SQL. I'm going to go to Device, Add. There's the backup we did. Okay. Okay. It just populated it. Okay. Bam. Database velocity successfully restored. Can't tell you how important it is to make sure that you stop all your services, exit out of the Service Control Manager, and close velocity. Otherwise, it will not go through.